All right, boys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Games of the future, baby. Grand finals tonight. We got a lot to catch up on. It's gonna be the third place match first. We get the grand finals after that, and we're hanging. We don't have work. We got a little bit of rest. Just got out of the shower. The sickness finally seems to be doing a little better. I'm not gonna lie. I slept like shit before this. Been tossing and turning, sweating and stuff, but my body feels a little better. So that's a bonus. Bonus. Vince, what's up, man? Oh, I need to set this up. Also, I shaved. I look like a baby. That's another big point to throw out here. Oof. I took a blazing hot shower. I look like a baby.
Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi, and hello to everyone watching around the world. This is Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025.
Yo, I don't know what happened to the other day.
This is gonna be a historic day.
I think
championship day and
like a stream just started. I mean, you guys might have tuned in for a second. Like a stream just randomly started on my channel, and I think what happened was I
incredible journey here in
ended
Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025.
I ended
Alisa, your host, and with me
hold
our
on.
very own analysts, Ruth and Soldier. How are you guys feeling today?
Hello, hello, hello. Greetings for the final day, and who will be wearing the crown? To be honest, I'm very excited because I want to see the crown with the right hand.
Yeah, definitely. But before that, we have a third place match, which is going to be DFYG versus Aurora PH.
Yes, it's gonna start.
I ended the other stream, my last stream, probably through YouTube, but left OBS on.
Stay and watch it. And later on today, for sure, is
And then
at 6 p.m. Onic Indonesia versus
somehow
Aurora Gaming. The moment
somehow
we've all been waiting for.
stream just booted up. I don't know what happened because OBS was still like sending feed, but there's nothing to send to, and out of nowhere
It
just.
was one hell of a match, actually. It was so much fun. The results were unexpected, to be honest, but Onic, they said that we're going for the finals, and they deserved it. It was well deserved. But on the other hand, Aurora Gaming PH still has a
Who are you? What did you do with Trex? Trex is gone.
DFYG.
Yes, let's
Mr. Fear is
talk
here.
about the battle for the third place. So we have DFYG, who are the underdogs, as you keep on saying.
To be honest, for the third place, the third match will be gonna be.
I mean, I already know what happened.
epic because the FYG
At this
are
point.
coming from the group stage.
We're gonna watch the third place match, so
we want to see the battle of the underdog.
We're watching this
and
live.
Experienced players.
We want to watch the grand finals
Aurora
live and
Gaming
stuff.
PH, and they
Where's the
have
stash?
very good
Bro,
history
I've been so sick,
with
I
the
had to shave it all off. I had a
tournament
full
and experience
Britney
with the
moment.
stage. So
I went full Britney
luck
and just
for both of
shaved
them.
my face in a mass
But you know
panic.
what? I'm
of insanity
expecting Aurora Gaming PH
and
to
sickness.
secure the win today because after
You know how
the
much it sucks having a
yesterday's
runny nose with a
game,
mustache?
they got a lot
It's
of
so gross.
opinions.
It's just,
A
I just
lot
needed
to
it all off my
doubted them
face. I
because
felt,
it was a 2-0.
didn't feel
and
good.
The second game, it finished very quickly.
for
having a
both
flu
teams,
with a beard and a mustache
DFYG,
is not it.
Like a comeback.
I'll tell
from
you
them.
what.
Like sometimes clean sweep, sometimes comeback, and we used to.
Guys,
the
Turkey A is gonna take
DFYG
this.
comebacks. So I'm waiting.
Turkey's got this.
Maybe Aurora Gaming PH will take the first match, but DFYG will have the comeback, and we will see, and we will notice. There will
Can't
be
be
a
sick in the
comeback from them,
holidays? Bro,
and
we
maybe
already
it
are.
can
It's
be
too late
a
for that.
2-1 for DFYG.
Hopefully it goes away by...
I think it's gonna finish clean series because after yesterday with Onic, I know for sure that they grind, you know? They practiced and
Today we're going to
practiced.
stream.
But let's agree with one thing. Either ways, either DFYG grab the third place or not, they, like, I would say kudos for them for reaching at least the 4th place, you know. Yeah, basically it's their first time to be around. So yeah, either ways, DFYG did a great job.
My GF cheated on me with my BF. Please help.
especially
Well,
Long,
you got a problem there.
And his Moscow plays, Super Camp.
You got a big problem,
Bill,
brother.
And the remaining of the team, they played amazing up to this moment. So even if they don't take the 3rd place, I'm actually proud of them. I'm very proud
Here's the
of
real
them.
question.
And
Can
I
DFYG
believe in the future tournaments, they're going to be much better.
beat Aurora
and better,
PH?
And they might be world champion contesters, you know, in the future. Because
I know, guys. I
with
had
a
to go.
team that actually,
It'll be
for
back.
the
Don't
first
worry.
time,
The beard will come
they
back.
reached up to this stage.
His facial hair.
It's very rarely happening.
I had to get rid of it.
Rarely in
I had to.
FBB, you know, it takes time.
It was
for
too
teams
much.
to actually reach this stage.
It was so much.
For them, it didn't
Being
take
sick.
them that much time. They're competing almost. I would
Bro,
consider them
TMZ
as
on this
world-class
jungle
players. They need to practice
Guinevere?
a bit more. But yeah, I'm proud of them. I'm definitely proud of them.
But that's right. It's a first
Jungle
time
Gwynny
Chinese team reaches
is
this,
clutch.
global stage.
For the FYG, like they surprised us with a new play style. That's why they have the way to reach that, and they can like world class competitors, and they can also testers with other teams like the experienced team, like the S tier teams. Now the FYG, from my point of view, the FYG like they reach like A tier and A plus tier for this tournament.
Yes, that is very true. That is very true. I agree with Soldier on that. On the other hand, Aurora Gaming PH, they really want to take this 3rd place. They're going to give
This
it
is a
their
great
all.
tournament for DFYG.
As you can see right now, the lineup for Aurora Gaming PH, we have Light, Demon Kite, Edward, you, and Kalad.
Who
we
the fuck
might
is
see
Kalad?
Even more players, different players than the ones that we're showing. And this is some of the highlights for yesterday's game of Aurora Gaming PH versus Onic. They did a great job yesterday.
Who did Kalad
They
replace?
played very well. But of course, Onic had the upper hand.
Rennie J back in the day, I
and,
guess, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was
you
Rennie
know,
J, wasn't
world-class-
it, in Aurora
world-class
PH? I'm
skills,
so
world-class
confused.
play-
I might be
play
completely
style.
wrong.
So kudos, of course, for Onic on this win. But still, Aurora Gaming PH did a wonderful job, and they are still considered, at least to me, they're
Kalad's been
they're
part of the
also
season, the
world-class
whole.
players.
It was
Kalad's
a
been part of the team the
series
whole last
yesterday.
season of
Onic
MPLPH?
dominated that.
Question mark?
That's why, as we said, a lot of doubts now are being thrown at Aurora Gaming PH. So for me, I'm just really waiting for them to prove themselves again. I know it's a little unfair for DFYG, but I really wish that Aurora Gaming
No,
PH
he doesn't
would
actually
finish
play.
this
It's
with a
Demon
clean
Kite, Domin
series.
Kite, Light, UA.
For the last game, like we are seeing in the recap, Onic they have upper hand, and it was like one.
Things didn't work out, so now they stream gambling.
But still, Aurora Gaming, it was a rival between them, like as we see in the major tournament and in the
It's crazy, huh?
worldwide tournaments. It was a rival between them, Onic and Aurora Gaming PH. As we like always, we are seeing in the leaderboards, like in the brackets for all the tournaments, they are always versus each other. So now
People
like,
chasing
we
that
used to-
bag, bro.
we used to-
They
to
chase
the
that
rival,
bag.
but we need to know
They chase the
what is
check
going
instead of the glory.
to happen in the first game of the day, and it will who's decided like who's taking the 3rd place, because 3rd place is still like you are having a hope, and still you are getting the prize pool higher, so it will have a motivational to continue to play in the stages.
But as we all know, DFYG, this is their first time in this tournament. So I think for them, they have already reached an achievement already. So I think now for Aurora, they have everything to lose. Because now they have to come back. They have to prove again that they deserve the spot. Because they missed the spot to be in the grand finals. And that's what we have all been expecting for. We expected it's going to be Aurora Gaming PH versus Onic. So now, this is like a redemption for them.
Probably, and of course there is another redemption, of course, which is Aurora Gaming Turkey, which is there versus Onic. So will they actually, you know, get their revenge back for the Aurora Gaming PH loss or not? This is also another question that both of the teams should answer today in today's match, today's second match, definitely.
No way it can be a
But,
global
you know,
tournament like ML.
I would say, I would
Yeah.
like to say one thing. All the teams that participated up to this moment in the tournament, they did a great job. They did a wonderful job. We've seen lots of teams like Versotime, like noticeably versatile was actually one of the great teams that I watched. They really played very well, and
I don't know.
the other teams as well. They did a wonderful job. Very proud of them. I'm expecting to see them in future tournaments as well. This is not the end of the road for them or anything. So yeah, good job to these teams as well.
Yeah, there's one more team that I have expected to see in the grand finals. I'm not sure if you agree, but RRQ Hoshi. I was expecting to see them, let's say, if not grand finals, at least the semi-finals.
Well,
You kind of have to think too, right? Like,
they are known. They are an
a lot of us joined
but in
ML
this
through
tournament,
passion.
they did not give
It
their
wasn't
all,
exactly
to be
about
honest.
money,
I
right?
didn't see them giving their all, like just like Onic did, for example. So that's why they didn't actually qualify to the semifinals.
And I think you
or
can
the
see that
or the grand
in some of the
finals.
communities
But,
around the world.
RQ Hoshi is still RQ Hoshi, you know.
Yeah.
They are world class team. They are S tier, just like what you said, Soldier.
But I think Soldier, they were a little confident when they were facing DFYG. I think that's why they were just chilling back, because DFYG is the underdog. So I think when they face DFYG, they think, this is going to be an easy win.
We predict
Hello, Sunday.
RQ to go to the finals straight away, but the FYG, like, they surprised us. As we saw in the group stages.
You guys remember correctly.
Like Homeboys, Versatile, all
No.
surprised us, and it
Hey.
wasn't like easy games as we expected. To be honest, all the teams are like reach higher expectations for me, but who reach until now, like the FYG, Aurora Gaming PH, and Aurora Gaming and Onic, that's like they deserve it. But for the semifinals, the FYG surprised me for RRQ. To be honest, like they surprised me. It was not a game it's like to forget about.
Yeah, definitely. And this
All the
Churchill
cats.
Steel, I could never
got
forget
Hankers.
the Churchill Steel from long.
We got
You know,
Sunday.
he has done it yesterday as well, by the way. He stole a Lord yesterday. Long stole a Lord yesterday with the second game with Moscow. But unfortunately, that was not enough for them to actually get the win.
Russians are
So
getting super
it was
strong.
just,
They might
a
get
waste
2
of a
slots in the
Lord,
future.
let's say, because it was kind of too late for them.
We'll see.
But yeah, Long and his Moscow play is from another level. It's on another level, to be honest. Yeah.
So can we expect to see Moscow today? I think
Might go
Aurora
jungler,
is
definitely
gonna
Carl.
do a respect.
Yeah, most probably they might go for a
Mobasang,
respect ban
Pride of India.
in the first game, but I
Obviously,
think in the
guys.
second game, if Aurora Gaming PH actually won the first game, I don't think they would ban Moscow for the second game. I don't think they would. I think they would just let Moscow be, and they could counter Moscow. There are lots of ways to counter Moscow, so yeah.
Yeah, we have another one hero, Light. I'm not sure, but he was also an MVP from Aurora Gaming PH. He used Grok.
God damn,
Yeah,
where is
yeah.
this at?
Do you think they're gonna ban Grok?
Definitely.
Is this
definitely.
MPL?
Meta ban, so it's like predictable.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
for Aurora Gaming PH, they know how to deal with most.
MLBB Friends
so
Fest?
Maybe they will let us
With the hot girl
and
putting
let's
medals on
test
them?
it. Like if you will play with your main, we will give you, because it's first game of the day, and let's have the audience have fun with your main, and let's.
You think DFYG gets 1 point versus Aurora?
There are other
I do.
dangerous heroes as well, other than Moscow.
I
we
do.
Have Eve, we have
that's
Basha.
right.
We have other heroes that they would take.
Hell
into
yeah, I do.
account other than Moscow,
Wait, is it only best of
So,
3?
Yeah, they would actually mostly.
It's only
focus
best
on
of
these
3, maybe
heroes,
not.
Heroes like Lancelot as well, Hayabusa. So
Could go horribly
yeah,
wrong.
These bans are way more important than the respect
But we'll see.
ban, which they might go for, which is Moscow. So yeah.
Aurora
When
be
you
on
know
that
the pressure
bullshit
is high and
sometimes.
the prize pool at stake, I don't think Aurora will be testing the waters. I think they will go immediately for respect ban.
Probably, most probably, they might not do that.
Sekai's
in the
versus
first
Carl
game,
Teasy, is this a
but
go
in the
debate to
second
you?
game, they might go for that.
I
If
see
they
all that
find any of
stuff.
the heroes,
I'm not.
were annoying for
Sekai's
them
isn't
in the
in go
first
debate
game,
yet, guys.
Then they would ban
No.
them in the second game.
I'm sorry.
Other than that, I don't think
needs a
so,
world title.
because, as I said before,
The same
there
reason
are
why
way
we
more
said Kyrie's not in
important
go debate yet. He needs a world title.
other
Like
heroes
back
that
when
should be
Kyrie
there
was
than actually
the
just some
jungler.
respect bans,
was like
So,
everyone
are
was
we
like,
gonna see a
"Da, da, da."
fan
I would
ban
tell you the same
today?
thing. Like he needs a world
Maybe.
title, man.
Maybe, not
By
many
world title,
people
I mean
play-
M
play
series.
Fanny anyways.
Only Onic.
Yeah, only Onic, of course.
Fanny King.
Yeah, of course. Kyrie is dangerous with Fanny. But another person that will play with Fanny, he might be very skilled with the hero, but he might not be that great, with the hero. So might not see a Fanny ban today.
Let's see, guys. Can we do a drum roll?
Yeah.
Drum roll, because now
Sorry.
it is time. Let's throw it to the main stage as we begin the countdown for the Battle of the Thirds.
All right, babies. Let's go. Ellie. Oheb God. I mean, Gold Lane God. Oheb or Kelra or Innocent? By numbers? By numbers alone? Oheb does have more world stage appearances, doesn't he? You've got M3, M4, M5. In M3, he got first. In M4, he got second. In M5, he got third. I'm just saying, right? Or wait, was he not on the team in M5? Was he on the team in M5? If TLPH wins this, if TLPH wins this world championship, that's what I'm saying. He was on blacklist. He was on the team in M5, right? I can't remember exactly because I know he dealt with all that stuff of like going to MDL for a little bit and yada yada yada. If they win this, I don't think, yeah, I think Oheb is definitely... Like, Kelra mechanically is a monster, right? Kelra will make you go, wow! Oheb's had, Anuya or Sanford? No, CC immune, bro. Do I think DFYG could win this one? Yes, I do. Vel. Hey, yo, it's Ask Vel. Super Ken. Super Ken is Indonesian or Malaysian? I can't remember. What is Super Ken again? He's Malaysian?
Gentlemen, let's welcome the first team. Give it up to DFYG! Your last chance to make a statement today in Abu Dhabi. You may now take your seat. Good luck, boys.
He's Mirko's GOAT from BTR. I think, honestly though, as a gold laner with the stats that he has, Oheb is like a very... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like he's a... For the stats that he has, he's an underrated gold laner. Like, people don't talk about Oheb like they talk about Kelra. They don't talk about Oheb like they talk about this, you know what I'm saying? But Oheb has stats behind his head, man. Guy has achievements.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We are moments away from getting into Draft 1 for our battle for third place. It's going to be DFYG versus Aurora Gaming Philippines. So this is a matchup filled with contrast, pressure, and storylines. So let's start with DFYG. They are the underdogs, a team many did not expect to be standing here today. This is their first time reaching the top 4 at a tournament of this scale on a global stage. And yet, here they are, calm, confident, and they have already taken down giants on their way here. So this is not a fluke. This is a team that has earned their place. Now, on the other side, we have Aurora Gaming Philippines, a team that is no stranger to moments like this. They've been in these tournaments. They've played on stages like this. They understand the pressure and they understand the expectation. So I have here 2 of our analysts, Groot and Soldier.
Aurora has 2 MSCs, 1 World. OHEB has 1 World, 1 MSC, 1 SEA Games Gold.
Right,
yes?
For DFYG, for a blue side, they have a priority.
OHEB also has a silver, a 2nd place World.
To choose a comfortable
3rd place World.
First pick, like if they trying to.
He's got 3 M Series appearances.
As we said, we have Basha, Grok, and any mages, and I'm expecting the FYG.
You do have to think about just overall.
As a mage.
Don't get me wrong. I think he's been a part of better teams over time.
And early, and trying to focus on objectives because they know.
He's been a part of some better teams over time, I think.
And early fights, and they need to take the advantage from.
But you also can't take that away because look what happened to Onic this year, right? Like they didn't make it again this time.
But Aurora Gaming.
So I don't know.
They need to play it safe. They need to know how to play for the early fights until they will reach to level they can compete. And
I definitely don't know if I quite put Innocent though.
When you force the fights with them.
In that category, I think if SRG wins Worlds
they lost
this year,
like 2 damage dealers.
You can start parting their players. You can start debating their players.
You might be right in that case, but
all 5 of them want to put a World, put a fucking M Series on their belt.
I believe they will
put that notch on their belt. You can start. You can start debating it.
On the other hand,
but until then, they're just upping. They're still like in the running, you know.
In the early game. But we cannot actually confirm that unless we see the first ban phase and the first pick phase, which will give us an idea of what their plan is going to be. Are we going to see meta bans? Definitely, we're going to see a lot of meta bans. We might see a Basha ban, we might see a Lancelot, Eve, we might see a Gatotkacha ban, because we've seen Gatotkacha get banned a lot yesterday, since he actually has
What's the year with this tryhard jersey? I'm confused. What are you talking about?
Very annoying. We were seeing a Grok ban as well yesterday, because of course we saw Light yesterday playing with Grok. Light with Grok is unbelievable. So yeah, we might actually see a lot of meta bans. Probably in the second ban phase, we might see a little bit of respect bans or.
Indo with 280 million population, but cannot come up with 5 dudes to win a championship.
Aurora Gaming PH, they want to focus on objectives more, and they're trying to avoid. With the FYG fights until, as we see with Light, he wants to initiate the fights and start the team fights to be well organized and well structured. We start the band. DFYG, show us what is the first pick. What is the first pick for the beginning of the day? Grok.
Yeah, Grok immediately.
Oh, you mean DFYG with the orange jersey? Is that what you're talking about?
Light was
Xerxes?
Top class player with Grok yesterday. We second ban phase, of course. The second ban, I mean, is actually from Aurora Gaming, which is going to be Eve. Right now we're waiting for the third ban. Are we going to see a Basha ban from Long, or are we going to see a mage ban in that case? Which
I want to go to jail so bad.
We have Zeus,
bro.
Lonox and Farsa. Maybe we will see a crowd control ban, because maybe they will, or they need to mirror the ban with Aurora Gaming. If they ban a mage, we should also ban a mage and trying to eliminate as much as mages in the game, and we force picks for them until Aurora Gaming. Maybe they have a pocket picks for it. Oh, Basha.
Yeah, actually we saw a Basha man right now. So we have a roamer ban and a jungler ban for DFYG.
Oof, I'm still coughing up so
And
much
of course
stuff.
We saw Zushin, so that was expected. Seeing Basha and Zushin as bans. Mostly Aurora Gaming PH is focusing on the mid laner bans, as we can see right now. Although DFYG is diversifying a little bit on the bans where we have a jungle and a roamer ban. They might go actually for a Gatot ban right now, or they might go for a jungler ban. I believe most probably might be a jungler, might be an XP laner. What do you think, Soldier?
Fight for the
all
ultimate
roamers.
answer.
Yeah, a
And one
roamer ban.
jungler. To be honest, Aurora Gaming, they are focusing on mages because they know.
Can NA
DFYG
participate in
have
ML
the-
again? I'm pretty sure it's gonna
upper hand
happen.
with mage in the mid
Yo,
lane.
what's going on with the draft though?
Actually,
Two
we
mages
did-
and one fan.
Yeah, we did.
We're not
see a
getting to see it.
ban.
API's
So
down.
they gave them like a free pick, which is Lancelot for DFYG. But I believe Aurora Gaming PH knew that they were gonna go for Lancelot immediately. So they are gonna focus right now on trying to counter that Lancelot ban, which is basically going for kind of a semi-tanky, kind of a burst damage kind of heroes. As we can see, Kalea and Lunox picked from Aurora Gaming PH and Gatot Kacha as the second pick for DFYG. So yeah, we're like now, right now, Lunox is basically a crowd controller and a burst damage as well. So
What's going on
he
with the
has light,
draft?
he has the dark side, so
Said Lunox?
they can actually benefit from both.
Lunox for Aurora.
What
All
side?
basically the light and the dark, both sides.
You guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, all that good stuff. It's highly appreciated.
I'm not sure that they were gonna go for this pick, but I got to catch a pick is very.
Who do you think's got the game?
A very good crowd control.
Who do you think's got the series? And do we think
we might see a Valentino or a Farsa?
Who do you think's gonna
being
win,
picked
and how
from
fast do you think DFYG is gonna lose? No, I'm just kidding.
Who do you think they would go for? Farsa
Or what do you think the
Valentino?
odds are?
In my mind was Valentine.
I actually think
After
DFYG
they-
have better
they-
odds than
they
most people
saw
are gonna
a
give them
ban
here.
for Eve, but just focus. We have a U zone still open. Do you
There
think
we go.
Oh,
Balea.
A Fredrin pick actually is very smart.
Fredrin pick for Aurora.
To face Lancelot because, you know, Fredrin is tanky and can dish out a lot of damage using his ult. But basically, what you know that
There was a lot of hype when
Fredrin,
Zane was involved. What is the
he gets
reason
the
ACC to you?
high
What do you mean?
damage
What
from
do you mean
his
by
ult, he gets
ACC?
hit
What is
a
the
lot.
reason act to you?
So basically,
What's
he
ACC?
should get hit a lot, have very low HP, then use his ult so he can actually dish out a lot of damage. So they are depending on that to happen from, of course, Lancelot, since Lancelot and Farsa.
Like the
might
reason
actually
when Zane was around?
use their ult
Like
to
why
use
there
their
was hype
damage,
when
focus
Zane
their
was
damage
involved?
on Fredrin, so he will benefit
'Cause they
from
were
that a
good
lot.
players.
Right now, from the second ban phase, as we can
Ever
see,
since M3.
Yu Zhong is actually the first ban from Team Aurora.
And we had a
Gaming.
good scene.
And we have an Arlo ban. Usually Arlo doesn't get banned.
No.
Yeah, but
now
that,
on,
We had good content and publicity surrounding
they
our
are banning
events.
a lot, 'cause
We
saw
always had a
Arlo
hype
yesterday
grand finals.
with Onic.
We always had great storylines and drama.
definitely.
We were an
yeah.
amazing show to
We
watch,
are
man.
seeing- I think we have.
We were an amazing
Harris
show to
open.
watch.
We have
We have
Harris,
Xborg, we have Esmeralda.
we have Claude, we have Uranus. So there are lots
We
of
have a lot
heroes that
of-
are actually
yeah.
available right now.
Wasn't just
But
Zane
it's all
either.
about the synergy of the heroes.
Good
when
casters.
they play together, the 5 heroes. We might see actually a Claude ban or a Harith ban in that case, if they want to avoid the amount of crowd controls. Nope, respect that. They went for Moscow. They didn't take the risk whatsoever. But still, actually, DFYG still has a chance to go for Harith or for Claude. in
And
that,
because
matter.
it's the English
Who do you think,
language,
is gonna get banned next?
Harith.
we were able
Harith,
to,
for my
like,
opinion, 'cause Harith will work better with Luna,
because the English language
Kalea,
is
and
used
Fredrin.
around the world,
But I want just to
we were able to,
give a
like,
comment
I
about
think that's
Fredrin.
another reason why NA
think it was a
was kind of able to, like, hang in there. For
responsible
example,
from the-
compared to, like,
they got- they
Latam,
held the Basha and
where maybe everyone's
desensitized them
speaking
with
uh,
the Cat.
either Spanish or
Claude is getting banned.
whatever,
Right now,
you know.
We still have Harith and we still have Caddy, depending on the picks.
Argentinian,
from Team
yada, yada,
Aurora,
yada.
of course. If they go for another tanky
Like,
hero, then
no one
most
in the
probably
Philippines
DFYG
or
will go for
in
a
Indonesia
Cat
is really going to watch that broadcast because you got no clue what they're saying.
Aurora Gaming is
But at
kind
least
of
if you know
following the
understand
path
English a
of
little bit, you can tune
Onic
into
is
North
today.
America
You
and
noticed
kind of
that,
watch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like we lost against them. Let's try their plan with our play style. Oh, we have Lapu Lapu. We forgot about it.
Yeah, Lapu is there, of course.
I don't know, Xerxes.
But the last pick.
Don't get me wrong.
Are they gonna go
I think
for
Zane
Lapu Lapu Harith.
Harris?
Zane helped
or
fueled.
another fighter for the 5th pick.
We have two. Also.
But also, you go back
As a
after M3 when I had
Actually, they
NASL
wouldn't go for
going,
Chao since Gatatkacha is here.
and we were pulling
there in
good
the picks, but
viewage
most probably they might go
without
for,
BTK.
I believe the most appropriate
in
thing,
at all.
Actually, they will go for another fighter. So yeah, so they are relying on the damage of Lancelot, Lapu Lapu, and Farsa in that case.
I take back what I said about Aurora popping off at M7. What I'm saying is, it's always possible to, like, Zane isn't needed for a scene to get,
Will work
for NA to survive.
And Lancelot will do their works.
Do you need content creators? Do you need things like that? Yes.
He needs to take the advantage of movement and places where can play safely. And the last pick, Phobios.
BTK had a fan base for sure.
Very high mobility heroes over here, so it's very easy.
But
for
also,
Phobios to actually
let's just
activate
put it
his
this way.
ult, which
If
is
it was
going to
just
be,
Zane,
quite amazing actually. This match
and none of
is
the other
on fire
storylines
right now.
around Zane,
Yeah, the audience
like
right now
the
are very
basic
excited,
Zane
I can
rivalry,
see.
like Zane needed rivals
Yeah, they're getting hyped
to
up a lot.
have his
And,
hype,
yeah,
right?
all of us are
Like,
excited to
Zane
see the
needed
first match
enemies.
for today. For
Like, if it was just
versus
BTK
Aurora
sweeping all the
DH.
time,
The first
which it
game
wasn't,
today.
let's be clear. Zane, many of those
Ladies and
last few
gentlemen,
NACTs,
draft is complete.
Zane's
It is
team
time to
reverse
get
swept,
into the
was the
action.
underdog
This
team
is the
throughout
battle for
season. They
third
were
place,
second
best of
place
3
team.
at Games of
You
the
go back
Future
to,
Abu Dhabi 2025.
so,
DFYG
like, that's what I mean. Like,
versus
it's not
Aurora
just
Gaming
Zane. Like, Zane
Let's
had to
send it
have
to the
rivals.
casters
There was
and
other
let the
players that
battle
also
begin.
built hype. If it was literally just Zane against a bunch of nobodies, the scene would have been boring. And I know some of you guys think, like, oh, yeah.
It's me, nice you joined here with Wolf, bringing you guys the action to close out our very last day for MLBB here at Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025. Wolf, it's a battle for thirds, man. And, you know, I think some people might be surprised with the results of yesterday, but nonetheless, Aurora, they found themselves here in this third place match against DFYG. I think both you can say about these teams' performances, though, have been.
But it's like Batman without
rather
villains.
impressive. You know, there's been mistakes here and there, but
Like, if there's no
in this
villains,
case,
it's not fun to watch,
the battle
right?
For thirds, what are they fighting for? The pride of being
Let's go,
the
Niso.
third place or fourth place finisher, but then also the prize pool, right? That's something that we have to consider too, as this is a massive prize
It's a
pool
good
here
point to make,
for,
right? You know,
Games of the Future.
yo, Wolf, your mic's dead.
Well, pride and glory for the Aurora game. I myself was surprised about the results.
There we go, Wolf. Speak up.
Matches. I thought it will be 3 games at least. I mean, between those two teams, you can
There we
argue
go.
that they can win over each
Golly.
other, as there could be another kill here onto Zed. Zed is
Nobody wants
there,
to watch Batman without the
alive and
Joker.
kicking because of that revitalize available for them. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that it went the way that it did between Aurora Gaming as well as Onic. I thought it will be 3 games. About games.
Yeah.
will be
Bamba
close,
can be
but
the
it
new
wasn't.
Zane.
It
Bro,
was very-
Bamba's got to beat a
series went there.
Filipino team before he can be the new
Onic was
Zane,
on,
guys.
Onic was on something.
I'm just not
else
there.
yesterday,
Like-
man. You know, and
Yeah.
they just looked clean. I mean, there's always those moments. I feel like
Team
we've
Spirit
seen
is yet to
glimpses
beat
of
a
that all the way
Filipino
back in
team.
the group stages. You know, as we
They're
days
yet
ago
to beat a
started this
Filipino
tournament.
team, guys.
And it was just one of those cases where
There's this haunting
you
thing
know,
over them that
teams
nobody
basically
seems to
improved over time.
understand.
You had your you had
They have
some
never
surprises
beaten a
yourself.
Filipino team
You
on the
know,
international
when watching
stage.
some of these teams perform, again, one of the highlights I think throughout this tournament has been teams such as even like Verso Time, for example. A lot of newer
Bamba is a
faces
solid guy.
coming
They're
to
all good
the
people.
forefront here of MLBB esports, and you know, now when you're down to basically these last few teams to go ahead and
Oh.
boy, first blood.
And the flicker. Well, I think that's gonna be enough.
Bell
for
comes
Aurora
in.
to get
Bravest
this
fighter.
kill.
Demon Kite able to get the turtle.
Get a piece of the buy out there.
Dead has to get away.
anyone. Super Ken just gets into the battlefield, keeps his toes
Oh.
into that area, but
Who's
doesn't
Zed?
get out because he's
Zed's dead, baby.
quite low
Zed's
against
dead.
Zed.
Do
Pops
any of
the
you guys
revive
know
back
where that
first,
reference is
right?
from?
And of course,
Zed's
Aurora
dead,
Gaming
baby.
with that
Zed's dead.
win, with the
Anyone
first
here
blood
know where
before
that
the
reference is
turtle,
from?
they have so much of a lead in the early stages of the game.
Oh, look at this focus here.
Oh, another. Okay.
Long down.
That's a lot of focus, my man. He said there's focus in that bottom lane. That's like 4 people.
Any
for
movie
Aurora
fanatics
Gaming
out
just
here?
Taking out
Any
Long.
movie
And
buffs?
Long didn't even bother popping
From
the
a
flicker.
movie.
He knows that
I think he
against
knew.
four
There we
members
go,
of Aurora
Munchies.
Gaming, he knew he's gonna
Pulp
die there.
Fiction. Did you
I mean,
Google it
even if
though?
you would've
Did you
figured
AI it,
it's,
you
know,
monster?
there's not much you can do about that. And again, Kalea, here in the hands of Light right now, is one of the reasons why teams have found so much success in the early game when they pick this Kalea up and that level 4 is available. Little aggression here coming out from Super Ken too, taking that orange buff. But he's going to be able to go ahead and rotate now to his. Demon Kite already got that information, so Aurora might actually go and try to support Demon Kite in taking this.
You're a Quentin fan? Good. Good man. Good man. I'm a Quentin fan as well.
One now. Presence of Long and the props Aurora to commit more of their heroes in here. They're not giving up. They're not letting up. They really want to take this. It gives a slam.
Oh, Lord.
Long is going to be taken out without a fight.
Fight it out, boys.
They will take
Fight it
off
out.
one,
Come on, DFYG.
but they will lose more. Super Ken now in trouble. A double kill for Dom and Kite. And Long wasn't able to pop anything out of that. Not even a second skill, not even an ultimate, not even the flicker.
Do I think Kyrie would win an M series
Use
by
any
now
of
had he
those
stayed at
spells,
Onic PH?
Any of those abilities. Aurora Gaming might have lost more of their heroes, but it wasn't the case. DFYG
If he
just
stayed in the Philippines,
straight up lost that.
That is such a
Yeah, he probably would've-
aggressive
he
Lunox right
probably
now,
would've
man.
won in
UA
M series.
Earlier got the first blood, and he hasn't let up at all.
Okay, they want to go for Light this time. They do have the damage with the Feathered Airstrike. Knocking up Super Ken this time, the AOG to protect.
Oh my God, what a
That's
beautiful
great
snipe.
kill. Look at that.
What a
Double
beautiful
kill on
snipe.
point. And gets a double as
Doming.
well. Man, Aurora Gaming are so frustrated of what happened last night. They're letting it all out on DFYG.
I feel like they just came
Guillermo,
in with a
maybe
vengeance
more?
in this game one, man. I mean, even the way Dome.
What about, are you a Wes Anderson fan?
This Death Sonata that you're going to see him secure here, if it's still in the replay, is just on point. E1 was able to provide tons of damage, you know, with this.
I still have a bunch of
Feather
Wes
Airstrike
Anderson
from
movies
the
I need to
Barca,
watch.
But unfortunately, you know, once that's gone, you're kind of just.
But ID gameplay
left
would be
there in
shit
the
if that
winds.
happened.
And so far, with
Tell
the
me
way
you've seen
that
Pan's. Of course
Aurora
I've seen
Gaming
Pan's
Philippines has
Labyrinth.
been rotating around the map. It's you know, they're taking what they want. Again, before all that broke out, I was saying UA is probably the most aggressive Lunox that we've seen played here so far in the tournament, just because of the way it started for him after getting that first blood.
This is a rough one.
And they continue to play into this advantage.
Yep, and that is
Oh.
kill. No, oh, it wasn't. Zed is able to pop the ultimate.
Zed's not
Zed
dead.
Wants to finish the
Oh,
job.
Vel. Come on,
In
Vel.
the middle, though, Vel wants
There
to
you go.
take down
Oh,
Dom.
Dom, you're getting, you just got fucking, your ankles broken, bro. Holy fuck.
Outplaying Vel.
He
And
just
that's
broke
skill
his
number
ankles.
8. Now Demon Kite wants to go for
He
more.
broke his
Misty
ankles so
Abrasion's
bad.
Wrath. In comes
He hit him
Zed.
with a
Attract
crossover.
the attention of Aurora Gaming. E1 will survive because of that. But how about that Dom and Kite flicker, man?
He probably would have won an M
That's what I like to
series.
call the athletic flicker, man.
But he
You
still
know,
be
it's,
broke as
you're-
fuck.
Yeah, you're breaking ankles, flickering into the bush, and it was good usage of it, obviously. Doming Kite now stacked up at 5-0-2, UA as well. So part of the main issue for DFYG and making
He'd still
themselves
be broke.
get
I'm just
back
kidding.
into this game
I'm
is
joking.
not letting this continue to stack up, not letting that snowball continue to get further here for Aurora Gaming PH, especially on those members. But with this lead, it's so difficult because you're just gone in an instant like Super Ken.
Yeah, that's a landslide. What they took out so easily. Zed
There's a pull.
tried to save his teammate. They
Oh.
pull out Demon Kite. They do have the.
Come on,
reverse
come
strike,
on,
but they are
DFYG.
losing more members. And they are
That
gaining
damage.
Kills. It's a 3-4-1
Bro, see,
trade-off.
guys, the Granger is
Demon
still
Kite
good, man.
Definitely
I mean,
a
it's
good
not
target,
like
but in exchange for
if you're
an
garbage,
escalator, they're
it's not like
over
I don't.
jungler.
It's
Man,
not gonna be like
they
it where it
might
used to
lose
be,
this-
where
this turret unless Long
even I can pull up on the Granger and get
It's not
savages. Because
trying.
listen,
It's not even
even
trying.
I was playing the
Aurora Gaming
Granger
are just
and
getting
getting
kills,
multiple
turrets,
savages.
objectives, left, right, and center.
But
Yeah, unfortunately, as a Ruby gold lane or just Ruby in
But
general, you wouldn't really be able
it's
to
still
do
good.
much against that. We'll see. The
Still
turtle's
good,
going to
man.
be started up here. Aurora's already had 2 of them. They'll probably just take their time as they rotate here to force DFYG off of it. Once again, down almost 5,000 gold. This is going to be a really difficult fight if they chose to fight it. I almost would like to see DFYG not take the fight, and it seems like they'll do just that as Super Ken goes elsewhere. again, you don't want to let this this wound keep bleeding. You know, you kind of gotta stop.
Bro,
it
that
the best
wound
way you
ain't
can.
bleeding. That
And
shit's infected.
with this kind of lineup too, it's gonna struggle because of the fact that you also just don't have that traditional marksman. You're gonna need some more time.
Whatever they do
Brian
today, no
builds
one's gonna
up.
be. I mean,
Aurora
yeah,
will
they missed their
continue to
shot.
Fight and force fights under turrets as we've seen them. Look at Lung though. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to make a creative play here. I think he was spotted out.
Bro.
Wow, you would just.
I will say this though, they're just like
that, and
they just want this to be over.
Opening AOG defensively used, but it was cancelled again.
They're mad.
A double for Dominic-Kite. 8 minutes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they still want to get third.
There's
There's a good check on the plate right now. Like this is a high in terms of money. This is a high stakes tournament.
Doming Nation, man.
Munchies, don't ask me dumb questions.
When he first debuted, or when he had one of his first seasons in the professional scene, this is probably one of the fastest KDAs built up by
Ask
a
your
gold
girl,
laner
bro.
so far throughout this entire
She'll give you
tournament.
the answer.
And you know that's why I'm saying it's really difficult because even if you say like, all right,
my
the game
phlegm?
plan is you look at your items and how much of a disparity there is.
When I
here.
cough it up,
For-
I try to
DFYG,
always
even if you say okay, let's
spit
just
my
hold
phlegm
on and
out.
wait. Light is not giving them that chance, and that's
But
what the Kalea's
occasionally,
gonna
you know,
do, right? The Kalea's
you ain't
over
got
there.
nowhere to put it,
You
bro.
only have that one Purify on you. One
Million, I
right
know
now,
the stash is
so
gone. He's a
if
baby
Light
boy
wants
again.
to go and grab anybody at this point with this kind of power spike that this lineup has for Aurora Gaming Philippines and the way they've been moving around the map, they'll pretty much be able to kill anyone. Oh, there it is.
Okay, there it is. That's
Long,
step to start it
bro.
all.
They're
That's
just
again not able to utilize this Rubin.
They're just
also
picking them
took
apart.
out Zed.
What's my girlfriend got to do with your
DFYG are
phlegm?
not achieving anything when it comes to these clashes because of how this.
Sorry, my response was to your first question. I didn't know you were talking about phlegm at first.
Dominic-Kite in the middle of it all. That's the shutdown. Massive kill coming out from
Yue?
DFYG. And Superken gets it. Yue has to get out. U1 is able to defend. And that's almost, what, 1,500 gold that Aurora Gaming lost in the just one clash?
I mean,
All right, boys.
Aurora, with the lead they
36
have,
viewers. Let's
kind
break
of
50.
throwing
Let's break 50.
themselves
If you're coming in,
at
hang out,
DFYG.
ask a question,
That might have been a huge mistake.
To
though,
chill
after
chat.
Giving that amount of gold over.
leave a like, leave a
and
comment.
being down at Dominic-Kite, they might actually try to contest this Lord.
Who's going to be the
Superken
MVP?
now in
Probably
trouble.
Doming.
Orisi gets
Doming.
out, U1 gets the Lord.
Oh,
But
long.
Long is going to be taken out.
Well done,
AOG
well done,
to
well done.
save. Vel now will return the favor. Demon-Kite in trouble, but in comes Doming, outputting the damage.
They stole Lord?
Lapu-Lapu out. Zed received so
Zed's dead.
much from the Death Sonata. Superken's recall will not continue though, but they did take the Lord. Oh, what a taunt and a stun.
I think they
A
can just run it down.
triple. They might just run it down. You're right. Aurora Gaming,
Long will be up.
they will be pushing now. Long will be up for now. Does have the ultimate, but no flicker. Minions will spawn now. That's the big minions.
Zed's dead,
Unfortunately
baby.
for DFYG,
Zed's
they
dead.
have taken that Lord away from Aurora Gaming. They will survive.
Nobody
for now.
understands.
All right, they're gonna survive. Demon-Kite, yeah, is he gonna get away?
Their Feather strike quite off the mark. Yep, Demon-Kite gets out of there. Just enough dashes. Edward wants to kind of fight this, but gets abruptly stopped by
You know,
Mr. Bell.
Wolf, like, I get that Aurora's ahead, and they're making things happen here, but I don't know, man. If they continue to play the way
Wolf on the
they've been
PvP,
playing
baby.
and they accidentally give way too much gold to DFYG. DFYG could actually turn this around. There could be an instance here where they somehow get enough gold on the right targets, and then they get tanky enough too. To basically survive that damage being thrown at them. I mean, you already saw Zed and Vel. They're getting tankier. They're getting the items that they need. And who knows? I think even with the 6.5k gold lead that Aurora Gaming Philippines has, once again, if they don't kind of tighten up here a little bit, they might end up making a mistake that turns this game around.
Yeah. Big shout out to our friends out there watching. I think Trex is watching right now, one of our friends from the NA region. How you doing, Mr. Wagner?
We doing well.
Hello, Trent.
We're doing well, sir. Hello, Trex.
Miss you dearly. 50 seconds before the next Lord right now. I think
My
Aurora
guy.
Gaming should
My
not
guy.
make any
Hey.
more mistakes like that. I think that the lead that they have
Thanks for the
built
shout out.
means that
Sorry.
if they do play
just had a
this
spasm.
systematically and not risk anything, it's gonna be
He said
easy
that
for
because
them
I
to
just
sneak
posted in
and
the
take down
caster
the team
chat
from
that we
the
all
top.
have.
But
Saying,
also, this kind
Zed's
of
dead,
means
baby,
that
Zed's
if they
dead.
Throw it away.
He said,
over
"Oh my God."
DFYG,
Said,
it's
"You're welcome."
gonna be a massive rubber band that Super Ken will be happy to get.
It's a chopper.
These stacks
It's not a bike. It's a chopper.
The stacks on Kite, man. I mean, it's back. He's got stacks for days. Even the Granger stacks he's got. Lord's coming up, so I think I think that last team fight, the way it went when Domeng died too, they're just like, you know what? Let's just make sure we grab this objective.
Minto AM, what's up, buddy?
And here again.
At 7 o'clock, I'm going to be putting a headphone in my other ear
in terms of the prize pool.
because I have to join this
And of course, the pride and glory that comes with that.
this
Again,
call.
Lord just taken out so
This
quickly.
study session
but it was
for
Super
something.
Ken popping the front rows. They want to fight this one. DFYG,
Oh, Bell goes
they're not
down.
in a big advantage now. In fact,
Long,
they're
having
losing it out.
trouble.
Bell down for the
Edward in
counter.
his
Is the
face.
Explainer. Now
Super Ken.
gets
Can he pull
one
something
as well,
off?
pulled in.
Zed's dead.
Zed is gonna go down, and that's a triple as long also falls.
That's it.
Demon Kite to take out Super Ken. DFYG
Nothing but
did
Yeon
not have
in an
the
open
right
base.
to fight
And he doesn't even have a feathered
but
airstrike.
They did, and because of that, they're getting.
My guy
punished.
doesn't even have a
Might
feathered
even be the
airstrike.
game,
Yeah, he's smoked.
As Aurora Gaming are now knocking into the base. A killing spree for Demon Kite to end it all. They will try to get the flight clouds. That's not okay. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
GG's
This is
from
a
Mirsko
different kind-
chat with
this is a
love.
different
Thank you,
kind of
Vintoy.
thought,
Thank you,
man.
thank you.
All right.
Welcome, welcome.
With the cloud finesse, man. at
The cloud
end.
finesse.
Finesse.
Had to be one of the best KDAs so far. Here for Domeng Kite on the Granger, man. I think it was what 17-1. Absolutely dominated, and of course they're going to be in high spirits about that.
Oh.
It's a very strong game one that they have. We'll see if DFYG has an answer to deal with this kind of aggression.
Guys, we're like
from Aurora Gaming
what,
Philippines, you know, it's,
12 days away from M Series, from Wildcard.
It started with that.
12 days away from
Wild
Wildcard?
Making that happen. They didn't let
Wildcard starts on my birthday. My birthday is January 3rd.
Just once again, an amazing game one here in this best of 3 for Aurora Gaming Philippines. Let's go ahead and throw it over to the studio to break down game one.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
Aurora's the
Game
team
one
that got
is
the
officially
lowest
in the books, and
expectations
as many
of all the
expected,
PH reps historically
Aurora
coming
Gaming
into an M
Philippines
Series.
take the win. They
That's
lead the series 1-0.
Probably true, I'm not gonna lie.
Experience showed as
That
we were
might
expecting.
actually be,
So
you might be spitting facts with that ones.
The first game of the day, it was a surprise for us.
Like,
Wasn't-
because
wasn't
normally,
expected, but Aurora Gaming PH,
in terms of who's going to win M Series,
like we will take the first
it's always
place.
like divided down the middle between the two
During the
PH
game,
teams.
Aurora Gaming
Maybe
Philippines
there's a
was
third or fourth
only
team thrown into the
controlled
mix.
the
Like
map,
M5, for
only
example,
controlled the
it
objective
was like
until one
AP
Lord
Bren,
defeated DFYG,
Blacklist, and
and it was
Onic,
little
right?
bit
Like those were kind of like the
but they
favorites.
sacrificed it, but Aurora Gaming PH, the goal difference, the kills difference, the
But
towers difference, turtles, Lord.
Aurora,
it was,
yeah,
like,
I don't.
one-sided for them. And I want DFYG to come back because I used to the comeback series from DFYG, and we will see like for the second game.
Well, as you said, DFYG took the Lord, but Aurora Gaming PH badly punished them for
Yes.
that. They punished them so bad for that. Granger was out of this world in this match. But
Yo, PH
of
looks
course,
like
the
2016
entirety
Golden
of
State
actually
Warriors.
Team Aurora Gaming was outstanding.
I don't really watch basketball. But, hell
Granger,
yeah.
Since he's the one who got the
Is
most
Curry on
kills,
that team?
but I believe
Is
he
Sanford Curry?
Will babysitted by Light, who was playing with Kalea. Kalea was, to me, from my point of view, the MVP and the best in this game. She was actually giving them, you know, the kills in a silver platter, I would say. So yeah, amazing skills from Kalea, amazing skills.
I think
amazing
you know.
skills
I think
from
I've
Light.
come across as possibly like
have one advice
an
for
Aurora
DFYG,
hater.
ban
Ever
Kalea
since
from
they
this
first
match.
made the team,
Don't
and there
give
was
it-
that
don't
clip
give
of me
that
saying that
hero
like
to
Domeng
Light, 'cause he
was
showed
going
us
to
what
end
he
up
could do
being
with
the
this
like out of the
hero.
group.
And
Domeng
as
was
we can
probably
see
the
right
weakest
now
link,
from the
and I don't think he is
highlights,
anymore,
of
right? I
course,
don't think he
Aurora
is.
got 26 kills,
He was
DFYG
definitely like
got
the
5
new guy
kills.
on the roster,
However,
and I didn't. And everyone
I would
understood
say
probably what I
9,000
meant by that.
difference of
Well,
goals,
some people didn't
7,000
understand what I meant by that.
destroyed
People thought I was just hating,
for
but I wasn't.
Aurora.
But like, this is a
1 to
team
1
that,
in the
like
Lord's stage.
Edward, I'm an
Three turtles
Edward
playing
fan,
for
right?
Aurora and 0 for DFYG.
For me, he's one of the most
Of course,
proactive EXP laners we've ever seen.
The entirety
He's
of Team Aurora did a wonderful
back in the
job.
Benedetta days,
Amazing
like,
teamwork.
Guy's a monster.
Phobias was such a
Light,
beautiful
Demon
pick.
Kite.
And,
I was a big
yeah, I would
RSG fan.
say,
They were my favorite team
amazing
for a while.
teamwork. Actually, in numbers,
Them and Echo. Echo and RSG were my two teams that I followed in
had,
MPL.
Like, the best contribution in the entire game. But
So
for
it's
me,
not like I
would give it to
dislike
Light.
all the
I would
players on
give
this
it to
team, but
Light
and it's not like
TNT.
all these players are bad players. Like they're all great players. Like this is
Demon
an
Cats
amazing
versus,
roster of
did a
players.
wonderful job as well.
But
It's
I
very
think
hard
you
to
said it very
TNT
well
for
there.
this match 'cause
For
all
some
of them,
reason,
they were perfect.
when it comes to the
Yeah.
international stage, they just don't have the it factor, right?
It's Light. It's definitely Light. Light was actually.
I don't
the
know what it
MVP,
is.
With 0 kills, 2 deaths, and 20 assists. Light, you deserve it. A wonderful gameplay from your side. Good job carrying your team and protecting your team in all the fights. Kudos.
Out of 26 kills, he assisted 20 of them. You
Yeah.
were right.
Yeah. That's amazing. Of course, now it's
8 that they get is
1-0
way too
for
far.
Aurora Gaming PH, but it's still not the end for DFYG. They can
Guys,
come back for.
I do want to say this. Back whenever they first made the team, and I got clips saying that I didn't know how to feel about them, I got so much hate.
You know, in Mobile Legends,
Everyone was like, no, blah, 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 blah. So there's a little bit of like sweet satisfaction in terms of like, yeah, maybe I made a right call. Maybe I made a right call. Because now all those same people are sending tons of, like, they're getting tons of hate, which is crazy because when they first formed,
It's already an achievement.
like the fan base around them
Respect for them.
was crazy.
For
They pretty
DFYG,
much got all the blacklist
they know
fans.
how to come back. But Aurora Gaming PH, I want to say Fuvios was a little bit super shine, like superstar, because he was trying to deny the DFYG team. Like he's trying to deny. Ruby
Nice
from
hair,
the
thank
fight,
you, sir.
From that last fight, he was
I got
targeting
out of the
only
shower
Ruby.
earlier.
Like,
This is
he's
just
denying, like,
this
they are
is
playing 4 versus
fresh out
4.
the shower.
And Fuvios, he was totally
Nothing in my
targeting
hair.
Ruby.
This is
Like,
just the natural
he's out of
vibes.
fight, they don't have crowd control. Me and like as a Fovius, he's trying to get
Or
get
isn't a
rid
team
of,
that goes to the bar
Ruby and
saying,
trying to focus
who's
on
the
team.
owner here?
So, to be honest, Fovius, it was a great pick as a last pick. So
They're like the team that goes during happy hour
combination.
Yes.
For the cheap drinks.
Was stunning.
and acts like they owns the place. I got a couple customers in my restaurant. They're like
as
happy
well.
hour customers, and
So
they're regulars. They're
actually
regulars, but
jump
they only
and
ever come
grab
for
one
happy
shot
hour.
and take her to the team and give them.
They
that
only ever
very
come
good
for happy
free throw,
hour.
You know,
It's
so
really good
They don't
fight.
spend a lot of
yeah,
money.
Light was
amazing
very good.
fights. Yeah. Light
Yes,
was very good.
but now DFYG, they need to respond to this situation.
And they demand
Definitely,
things
definitely.
like
And I
They
think
need to
they're
like
gonna
they-
win next
A
week.
way
like
to
they
win
own the
next
place,
match.
you know.
You know, I knew that the FYG were trying to go to the late game. You know, it was obvious from their picks. It's the best
I'm the one
strategy,
who knocks.
you know, to go against a world-class team like Aurora Gaming PH. But Aurora Gaming PH didn't give them a chance. They ended the game very early because they knew it was if it's gonna go to late game,
Yeah.
it was not gonna be easy for Aurora Gaming to win. They might win, but it's not gonna be easy.
But you know what? Now DFYG needs to lay out all their cards, and
Yeah.
we will be seeing that in game 2 after the short break. Don't go anywhere.
UAE at the moment seems to be the epicenter of
4.5 minutes.
robotics and many
That's
other
insanity. I'm kind of hungry, guys. I'm kind of hungry. What was I looking at? I was looking at M6 the other day. That's crazy. The real question is, what the fuck is multi-discipline?
كونسوم عنده
What is
نقطة
this?
منتظرته ولكن سكوربيون
What is
هو اللي
multi-discipline?
يكون بطل هذه الجولة لازم يجيب الكل على 7 ويحاول
Is this a
يخش على
game?
الأول طبعاً، ولكن
Is this
يقدر
Counter-Strike?
بذكاء ودراية ودهاء يجيب الكل على كونسوم 24 ثانية بالنسبة لسكوربيون 7 سامع وعارف ومستني سكوربيون رغم الوفس اللي شفناها منه ولكن السيفن في الاخير يجيب دبل كيل
تنس
What the hell is this? Hey yo,
شوف عندهم شيلد قاعد
are
يحاولون
you guys watching
يضربون
this?
بعض ويعني
What the hell
بدأ
am I
يضرب، يعني
watching?
الفريق الثاني لازم الكرة ما تجي عليه فيالس ياخذ مثل ما تقول يحمي نفسه زين ولو تلاحظ انهم قاعد يرجعون ورا وقدامهم الشيلد فيشوف يكسر الشيلد وبعدين يحاول انه شوف ينزل تحت عشان يتفادى الكرة
بس لعيب هذا الولد الصغير على اليمين ما شاء الله لعيب. شو
لا
شو
في
شو.
هذا بيموت اللي على اليمين خلاص هيلثه داون
Guys.
واللي جنبه بعد هيلثه داون. اما اللي ورا ما شاء الله هيلثه فل.
هم هذول صغار ولا انا متخيل
I'm a
إنهم
football
صغار؟
fan, not really. I'm not really like a
What?
hardcore sports fan.
لا هذا اللي على اليمين لعيب ما شاء الله. لعيب يعني
اول مره اشوف اللعبه الصراحه.
وانا نفس الشيء.
It is a universal right.
What if the spaces between us could disappear?
Cereal time, guys? Should I have some cereal?
Sometimes it feels like bonds growing stronger across any distance. When the spaces between us disappear, beautiful things happen.
Looking for car, health or home insurance? Don't waste hours calling around. At insurancemarket.ae, I bring you quotes from the UAE's top insurers in seconds.
Top insurers in seconds.
Instantly, all
Bro.
in one place. Over 200,000
Insurance companies.
already trust us
What a
with a
scam.
4.8 star rating. Join them today. Insurancemarket.ae, where insurance gets smarter.
What a scam.
Energy is life. And today, life is happening in two worlds, physical and digital. In Abu Dhabi, where source energy powers innovation, a new kind of energy rises. An energy that unites worlds through intention and action. Where physical skills meet digital mastery, and next generation of champions are born. This is where talent meets
Bro, what the hell is this guy up to?
where strength meets strategy. Where energy amplifies through action.
And you guys watch Wolfie VGC at all?
The games of the
Little
future.
Pokemon,
By Adnoc.
competitive Pokemon? Live Mythbusters, non-stop full episodes. That's lit. The yayas on that one. I'm back here. Everybody's watching. Look at these guys. Playlist for men who stand against the world. I think that shit's so silly. Stuff like that. Yeah, but we will still pay it, yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, if I didn't need car insurance, I wouldn't pay it. Like if I was allowed to drive without car insurance, I wouldn't fucking pay it.
Game 2. Aurora Gaming
Nope.
Philippines currently lead the series 1-0. One more win and they close this out clean. But the question now is simple. How will
The amount of money I put into car insurance, like I could just put that into a savings account with a fucking like 6% return every year.
as expected?
I've never been in an accident.
Ban Kalea, please. Don't leave Kalea for them. Or actually take her for the next game. They might actually take her for the next game.
Do you think we will see Kalia and Granger ban?
No, Granger, I doubt he would go into the ban section, but Kalea might actually. But they have lots of choices. Like Aurora Gaming PH has lots of choices. So whoever, yeah, a lot of cards. So whoever they ban they have other options definitely. But yeah, Kalea, definitely. They knew she was dangerous, you know. Yeah. So for the second ban, of course, for Aurora Gaming PH, are we gonna see Zushin ban?
Car insurance is the biggest fucking scam in the world. You know how many people? You know how many people pay car insurance? You gotta think the amount of money getting. Oh, so disgusting.
Now we have, of course, Basha and we have Lancelot also. So, are these gonna do the last two bans, or are they gonna go for something else? I believe Basha might get banned, might not want to take risks. Lancelot, on the other hand, might be. No, they're leaving Basha open. They just banned Hilda. They're leaving Basha open. So they're mostly focusing on Light. Basically, like in DFYG, all the three bans are targeted bans towards Light. So they know how Light can be dangerous in the game. So
All right, DFYG, come on, put a game on the board. This is a best of 3, right?
For Light,
BO3.
he will know how to control, how to initiate the fight. as we can see, we have 3 bans, little bit targeting him. All the time. We have a lot of options.
It's a BO3?
We have
Yeah, it's a BO3.
Lancelot.
So it's match point already.
The first pick for DFYG, as expected. And we have Cloyd.
Match point already.
The first pick.
I think Aurora knows what they're doing. I think Aurora already planned. Yeah, they picked fast.
It's auto pick. Instant pick for.
And when is the grand finals?
I think they have a plan, and they expected Basha to get picked. So
when is the grand finals scheduled for?
2
2 hours from now.
They know.
Oh my lord.
They try to force Basha pick.
Probably. Are we gonna see a Lancelot pick on the other hand? Do you think Aurora are going for a Lancelot pick, or would they go for someone else like
DFYG? Take a game.
For example.
Well, Farsa and Basha. Yuzong there is, and we have also
Gato Kacha.
YSS. It's open also.
Yeah, Yisun Shin is actually open.
Double up.
Okay, but Yisun Shin, I believe it might be a stretch for
Basha for DFYG.
Aurora
Basha
to go
Farza.
for Yisun Shin.
Lapu.
Might
Solid.
happen.
Solid draft.
I doubt it would actually.
Very solid
They might
draft.
go for kind of a tanky pick like a Fredrin jungle or a Kai jungle. Most likely that would happen. YSS, I'm not sure. Soldier.
For YSS, it's little bit.
If Venus coaches this team, they might stand a chance. I don't think that would ever happen, bro.
Nah, we'll forget about YSS. Because gonna be it better with the team fight. Wow, DFYG until now. Little bit they have the upper hand with Basha and Lapu Lapu and Farsa. But Cloyd, Guinevere and Lunox, for the other hand, I need to know.
Lapu Lapu?
Edward and Light will go, because that will be the full combination.
Anchors.
We are waiting and he's hovering still. Moscow, it's the targeting man. They are a little bit scared from Moscow.
Yeah.
They need to remove
Moscow ban.
Yeah.
They're not gonna waste this.
Try to avoid as much as mistakes, because now mistakes are costly, and sometimes Aurora, they don't want to go for the third game.
You think they ban out the Harith too?
Clean sweep for them.
That'd be too much magic damage though on DFYG.
They have one card
Granger ban?
still left for
Honestly,
long
DFYG could just pick up the Granger and it would feel good.
the carry of
Aurora probably ban it.
Right now, of course.
DFYG though,
Actually,
they ban out more roamers.
Yeah, but what will DFYG ban? Will they still? Oh, they're still targeting. They're still targeting light.
Good thought.
They're still targeting light for the roamer bans.
For light.
Four light bans.
Even go for a 5th one, because right now they're making it harder for light actually to go. But I believe light has other options. Like there are other options. They might go for unorthodox options like Tigreal or Glue. There are still other options. We didn't see Matilda at all. I know Matilda is not meta right now.
Glue could be good.
Might be an option, but
Definitely not Matilda.
Who else is remaining? They went for
Hellkurt ban.
Handless, but he have another option. He will go for, let's say, Matilda, Esmeralda. We have Baratus. No, Baratus.
Baratus is mostly used as a jungle right now. Esmeralda is more over an XP laner right now. Harith is a gold laner, but light light needs a roamer.
True.
They ban
Joe? Joe ban? Clean?
Actually, they're fully focused on right now. Edward picked Arlott. That might be a double-edged sword. What the
Arlott in the XP?
has done.
This isn't a bad draft for DFYG.
But yeah, people are cheering. Actually.
So what? Harith and
Yeah. Arlott is such a great pick.
what's their roam?
Oh, okay.
Harith and Tig?
Okay, we might actually go for Ruby, or let's see, who are they going for?
No, you can't go Ruby.
Tigreal still open.
Yeah, of course.
Or light.
Yeah.
Lancelot, Ruby, hovering.
I don't know how I feel about the Ruby.
For DFYG,
Unless that's their roam.
Or Lancelot.
YSS in the gold lane, actually.
Oh no.
YSS.
Oh, roam Basha.
Interesting. That is very interesting.
Okay. Okay.
And as I know,
So they actually swapped. They changed it up.
different play style than other teams. They want to discover.
They reverse back.
And they want, let's test the waters for the last game. Oh, Khalid.
Khalid might be a pick actually. Khalid might be a pick. Blue might be a pick as well. Or
Khalid's
Tigreal
definitely a
or
possibility.
Matilda. There are still lots
Blue
of
too.
options. in the roamer side. So we are still waiting.
They hit him with the reverse Uno card. Bring out the YSS.
Is it going to be a surprise pick, or is it going
Not bad at
to
all.
be a pick that most of the people might have predicted? We're still waiting for Light. So Khalid is the last pick for Light.
Khalid.
That is such a wonderful pick. Unexpected. Actually, Basha is going as a roamer, and Yisun
Khalid
is actually jungling for team DFYG. This is not going to be an easy game for both teams. We wish them all the best, and this game is going to be pretty exciting, actually.
I'm really excited about Khalid pick and Arlott, because they are cheering about Arlott, and I want to see what he will do during the game against DFYG.
Yes, so draft 2 is done now. Game 2 is ready to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, will DFYG respond and push us to a game 3? Or will Aurora Gaming Philippines finish this series clean? This is the battle for third place at Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025. Let's send it to the
battle for third
caster
place
and get into game 2.
Thank you, panel. We are ready to
Thank you,
jump
panel.
into game 2 as well here. It's me, Nice, joined here with Wolf.
All right, let's get the game going. Come on.
Game 2, again, the battle for thirds here for DFYG and Aurora Gaming Philippines. We heard the cheers. We heard the cheers when the draft was going through. Wolf, what do you think of this? I mean, they were so dominant game 1 for Aurora Gaming. This draft, a little bit different, you know, but I think it's still going to serve a purpose, just like we saw in the last one. And this is, yes, a Guinevere in the jungle in the hands of Demon.
Winnie Jungle.
Yeah.
We've seen it a lot this tournament. Tianzi's been using it with...
I don't think this is a good composition for DFYG in general. It's so difficult to kind of activate in a way. Maxia Roam has not been the strongest roam. And I kind of want to see Zed on. You're going to catch all of those heroes that actually force something to happen. And of course, Long's performance on this Ruby in game number 1 is you know, a testament to how not masterful they are with this Ruby kind of composition, because again, there were so many jump
monsters
where Long wasn't able to even land a stun, not even a second skill, you know? So this guy quite scary for DFYG, especially in elimination. They have been in this spot before, so
yeah, I don't know about the Bajaro.
Pretty standard draft we're seeing from them. So Edward with the Arlet, you with the aggressive.
I think the problem with the Bajaro is your ability to get the, like, you... There's no, like, big set potential, right? You get decent vision, though. You have some quicker rotations.
This is one of those things, okay, Light does use the flicker.
There's some possibilities. Your lane clear, though, is kind of weak, especially in early game.
One of the main things is as long as, I feel like for DFYG's lineup, as long as Light...
But if they can hang out, if DFYG can, like, wait until they get into the 5-man and not fall behind, there's definitely still possibilities.
The members of DFYG early on, then that is already step 1.
I still think I would have liked the,
like you said, I think this game has to be
Harith or Granger
to make it a much better game than the previous one. You know,
honestly, and just keep the Basha jungle.
Here.
Oh, Super Ken down.
Being chased down.
Super Ken down. I mean, Demon Kite down. My bad. Well done. Well done.
Let's see, of course, the value of the flicker, the Lapu-Lapu that gets the kite so easily.
Bell taken out. UA able to get the kill.
Prepared for that one. He knew where the Lapu-Lapu
Super Ken, what are you doing, bro? Get up in there.
Wants to pop the ultimate in front of 3 members of Aurora Gaming. Aurora smartly. It's going to be waiting for their Guinevere to be there.
They're going to delay it.
Stopping the recalls. Yep. They're just buying enough time because now they are going for the...
Edward's going to delay too? Oh, that's rude.
There's not going to be any fight at all as DFYG will not...
Oh, but look at Super Ken. Taking purple.
Nice, though. It's the Yisun Chin.
Super Ken steals purple?
Yeah, he can steal the buff, but they have the
Did he lose it?
Here. He should be able to get away. Super Ken mobile enough.
He didn't get it.
There just in case. But
it went to Domin Kite. Oh my lord, he whiffed the retry.
On the Lunok to get an early kill for himself, and that's kind of what we saw last game too. You know,
he whiffed the retry.
Well, this time around he gets the second kill.
He whiffed the retry.
And that will help them have that power spike early on, at least in the mid lane, if you were looking at the mid lane there for UA. And Zed's going to crash into Light here, but just again, trying to keep him out of their jungle. And that was after that steal towards that purple buff. But Domin Kite actually is, yeah, did he take it earlier from the attempt?
Yeah, I think he was able to take it.
He was actually able to take it, okay.
Yeah, because the reason why I can say that is because of this lead that he has. Like, he's level 6.5 compared to just 5.5 for long. Granted, of course, there are two.
That was a big whiff, losing that purple.
Collecting the bottom lane, but I feel like there is already a lead that is being built by Dominic. You also have the fact
Panicking. Super Ken panicked.
Gaming was able to set him up with. DFYG has to kind of catch up when it comes to the gold. It's not that much, but Aurora Gaming, just because of their maneuvers, able to set up for their course and
Bell down.
Being taken out up top. That's Guinevere and Arlet. A lot of crowd control between just the two heroes of Aurora Gaming. And now, yep, DFYG have just lost their explainer, and it's 21 seconds for the second turtle of the game.
So I have this headphone in my ear now because we're doing
See how DFYG will try to go for that one as
we're doing a team study for something.
Light forcing that flicker from E1. What a fade.
But I also wanted to stream this still.
Light, the ultimate
DFYG.
The ultimate onto Zed.
And before it starts, they're playing Christmas music right now, so that's why I'm like bobbing back and forth.
That tactic coming up from Light, he kind of looks like he will initiate with the flicker.
It was a fake out.
That's right.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that battle spell being gone, and plus the revitalize used up, is a little bit of an advantage to work with into this next turtle. Domin Kite as well. He's been double laning like.
Are you gonna get it this time, bro? There you go.
This time around, he's gonna take that again. Meanwhile, you still have Demon Kite just kind of buffless right now. They jump.
Nice damage on Edward. Final. Oh, whiff. Whiff by Edward.
This is the mark, the flicker. Turtle's still up for now.
Bro, look at Light.
Control.
Look at Light right now.
They can definitely take this one out just like that. Another outmaneuver, but this time it's from DFYG's side.
And that was purely off Aurora.
What are they doing? What is Light doing?
Things they wanted to. Light is actually going to be.
Light's dead.
Here.
He's a dead man.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh!
He's not gone.
Oh!
He uses the
They're.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it, bro.
Back anyone so that he keeps the passive. Gets the Raging Sandstorm and then the
guys, what are we doing, guys?
That's when he reacted. So he.
What are we doing?
But will that be good for Aurora Gaming, not having the Raging Sandstorm as well as the Flicker? Find out, as it seems like
that's disgusting. That shouldn't. That shouldn't happen like that.
More interested in getting the farm than he is getting any kind of retaliation now.
Yeah, look at this positioning though.
Well, Demon Kite getting dodged by Super Ken. There's so many sweaty movements coming in from DFYG as well as Aurora Gaming. Kind of feels like there's a.
Oh, nice! I'm offended. That's big. That's big. That's big. That's big. Edward might just be next.
Edward's surviving for now, but
well done, DFYG.
And that's Long picking up the slack from the previous game.
There we go, Long.
There you go.
Again, and he makes it happen. Raging Sandstorm won't connect on Vel, but Domin Kite's down here.
Zed in a bad spot. Zed's dead. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
It's taking so much time. He's back. Vel is here. Not gonna be there for any exchange. They don't have the Farsa ultimate anyway.
Get that top tower. Get something, guys. You got 3 kills. You have to turn it into a tower.
So much out of the map just because of that death on that Bacha. I think that they're fine. DFYG are so happy about that trade, and now they will scout out the members of Aurora. It seems
there you go.
Super Ken will just split push up top. Expanding Rivers allows Light to kind of move into position now to scout where DFYG players are, but Aurora Gaming are still just prepping up for the
last night. I bit my lip
like the way that
so fucking hard.
You know, he doesn't necessarily even need to be there for these fights, but mid it might be a forced one.
Yep.
Like Christmas, all ding dong day. Oh Lord, what are y'all doing? What are we doing? Vel.
Can't get out because of Traceless. I don't know where Aurora Gaming have procured.
They looked good for a second, guys. They looked good for a moment.
They know that they are able to
for a moment.
Their ultimates are the crucial skills here, Wolf, because it's been a couple times now they've missed it. They're going to go ahead and clear out that mid lane. So DFYG holds on to the tier 1 mid turret, but Doming Kite does the work down bot to get their first turret down. And so this is an adjustment, I would say, for Aurora Gaming Philippines. They got to be able to land those ultimates and those skills that they've been looking to land here. Super Ken?
Hello, just joined in. What happened? Did the mustache go away with the flu? Yes, it went away with the flu. I had to shave off all the facial hair. It was gross. Like, I already felt gross and sweaty and snotty, and the beard and mustache just wasn't helping. I had a moment of insanity and was just like, I'm shaving this thing off.
With Edward in there, they will have enough damage to take out. And Farsa again, out of nowhere, out of thin air, Aurora Gaming found 3 kills. Zed might have overstayed here, does have to revitalize. But against the
Guys, DFYG had some moments of glory. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, guys.
The consolation prize. Ruby gets a turret down the bottom lane, but that's Aurora Gaming just finding kills after kills after kills.
There's just been a whole lot happening in the past like 2-3 minutes on both sides. It was a bit of a hope there for DFYG, but then Aurora Gaming Philippines completely brings it back into their favor off of a couple decisive plays now. And, you know, everything that they did in the last couple minutes too, aside from, you know, knocking down a turret, didn't include Dome and Kite. You can see he's been able to go ahead and farm up really well. Look at
the ding dong day.
The 3 items. He's got the 3-item power spike on the Claude now. So now we're going to see him be most likely a part of these fights a lot more, especially after those tier 1 turrets have fallen down. So, you know, over on the other side, I think we need to see the same thing for DFYG, where Lung's got to be able to get that pull off. That Raging Sandstorm was used, but Lung, just as I said it, he's in trouble. He'll go down. Another pickoff.
Ovel and Zed have shown themselves as well. They will be facing Violent Requiem, taking a kill onto Zed. This is before the Lord fight has exploded. Super Ken pops the ult. In comes Bell onto the back. I see you with the brilliant.
Well done, well done. That's it. That's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Muscle wrap.
For the count, they tried to go for a 2v4 play, and it failed horribly because
this should have been a best of 5, though, man.
With the brilliance. And not only will they get the kill, they will take out the tier 2 in the mid lane. My God, Aurora Gaming are just destroying DFYG now.
Best of 3s for anything past.
Make that adjustment that they needed.
Hell, even quarterfinals, honestly, but minimum semifinals and up should be best of 5.
Set up a potential counterattack from DFYG.
Minimum semifinals and up should always be a best of 5, especially for Mobile Legends, because it's fast games, man. Fast games.
Does fall, so that's one DFYG gets, but man, they're still
a long game is you know, 18+ minutes.
Making his way up top. Aurora Gaming wants to take
all these international events with best of 3s and stuff throughout top 8 is crazy.
Seal's gonna be used. They're gonna just go for it. Oh, brilliance again by Yue, right on time. Look at Light.
Light wants to go for some backline play in here, but Edward has already recalled out how about that from Yue. Quick on the trigger with the brilliance. How many times has he escaped certain death because of that? Giving Aurora Gaming ground. Onto the push. Up top. Defense from DFYG is going to be great. They also have the Farsa anyways. When they pummeled down, Zed forced to use the revive.
Oh, Lord. Edward in the back. Big stun. Gets taken out, though. Super Ken able to get the kill.
Actually be in the favor of DFYG, as that was a very, very unlikely move coming up from Edward. Counterplay from DFYG. They'll just take the purple now. Light getting cut by Zed, but there's no commitment yet from DFYG. They know that
oh, Yue down. No, but the response, Yue's not down. Dominikai able to find Super Ken. Damn, man. Every time DFYG, you think they have a moment. They don't. Oh, no. That hurts.
As the Ruby has been baited into that spot, lured into a trap. Aurora Gaming claims 3 kills.
Whew. They've just been basically saying to DFYG, let's fight. Since the start of the last game, they're going to take this mid turret down with a
that hurts.
In mid. Do they try to end it here?
Oh, they might try it. Demon Kite looking for E1 this time. They have canceled the Feather Dare Strike, but Demon Kite is low. E1 wants to get a kill. Of course, Aurora Gaming will fend off the attack. DFYG will defend for now. They have their base
They defend.
blown wide
That's what
open.
we're
That
seeing
mid
here.
lane
Wolf
inhibitor is down.
They're just taking the chances. They just want to go for the chance, man. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, time and time again, they're just kind of throwing, like we saw in game 1, where they're just throwing their bodies at DFYG. And so with this, they'll wait for this Lord.
Okay.
Potentially, I mean, I would say, you know, typically they would wait for the Lord, and sometimes they don't have to.
I think I'm back. I'm sorry
You're
about
back.
that.
You're
I
back.
got
Yes, you are
Yeah,
back.
I think I got disconnected for a bit because of how good the defense was. But we'll see. This will be a purple buff fight for now. Super Ken really wants to take this without the retribution because that's important. And because of that, it's Demon Kite to collect it.
Yeah.
Well, not.
They're going to go for
They
the
will still
Lord
have
at
the
this point.
retribution. That's what I meant. Light up top. Now it's the conceal play. Going in, Zed looking for a target. Will have to back out for now. Light still staying onto that part. They have to be careful, but the Mountain Shocker
look at
Yi1
Light.
gets spotted out. That's going to be Yue going in for Yi1. Yi1 out. That's the first down for the count. Main DPS of
DFYG still new to
out.
international scene. Not new.
30
I mean, we know them at this
That will
point,
be enough for
but they
Aurora
are growing
to cleanly take this north.
consistently, I will say.
They fought for it. Light. I almost expected Light to.
This was a really good international tournament for them because they got to play teams that aren't exactly the top teams from every region. Like, you know, they got to play teams like they got to play teams from strong regions. Some not the best teams from the regions, and also some of the best teams from the region. So, you know, I think it was a good tournament for them to get some more international experience.
A winner crown also picked up here by Demon Kite. They're looking to potentially bait DFYG once again. As Lord is worked on, top turret's going to fall, bottom's going to be next to focus. And DFYG on the defense.
Oh, Light with the Heptases. That's going to be quite interesting in here. Aurora Gaming are not going to be too aggressive. They're not going to be clumsy in here. They're going to be waiting for their opening. But then again, that will mean that they might prolong this game a little longer. They'll be setting up for another purple buff. Take that. Look to be a
Especially for them to do this event right before M Series, like, super healthy for them.
They just let DFYG defend.
Yeah, it's in a sense though too. It's also just respecting the clearing capabilities that DFYG has. Even though they're down this much gold, if they technically kind of misstep into the base, if they get pulled the wrong way with Lung on this Ruby, they could end up giving a ton of gold over to DFYG. So, you know, disciplined enough to just take that base turret, even with a lead like this, and then just kind of get ready to manage the wave. Yeah, I mean, you're still nearly a minute and a half away from that Lord, a little bit less, but you know, you're not really going to be able to do too much with if you're Aurora Gaming Philippines here, just because even trying to get to the last base turret of DFYG is going to take some finesse to make it work. Or, like I said, they've been throwing their bodies at DFYG.
Come on, DFYG. Hang on.
Edward could just force
couple more minutes.
Something, but again, it's just not the best case scenario for them. They don't want to get
Couple more minutes and that 10K gold lead won't mean that much.
Maintain that discipline, at least for this game.
No need to rush. They still have the Claude and the Lunox as late game scaling. That will mean though that DFYG will be picking up some of the items that can be instrumental in a potential comeback if they play it properly. For example, they have the Chastise Pauldron, which will be great for the Claude. Of course, the Winter Crown is generally a good item to have up against Aurora Gaming.
Need to put some socks on.
They might even go look out and punish this Khalid coming up from Light. This is a roamer that picked up the Heptases. But I guess in that specific scenario earlier, when they could have pushed, this would have been deadly, but DFYG are not prepared for it. They have scouted this out. They know what the items are for Aurora Gaming. However, Lord is still an issue. And for Aurora, this will be an easier take for them. Naturally pushing lanes up top. They also have the mid lane that also naturally pushes because of the big minions.
Do's and don'ts, boys.
Okay for this trade. If ever, Zed is looking for a target around, but it seems like...
Can they do something? Can DFYG
once again, I see.
What do they want to do? I know
make the big play?
Handle that wave up top. They're actually going to just go ahead and wait and let DFYG...
They're going to rush that shit.
This Lord under
Run it. Run it. Run it. Super Ken able to get the Lord. That's huge. That's huge. Can they clean up more? Super Ken able to take out Edward. Move on to Domin Kite. The Blazing Duet. Holy crap. With the winner crown, fool.
Because of that, Domicat is able to get out.
1 for 1. Long for Edward.
And
Lord coming.
That's daylight robbery again from the DFYG. They make these aggressive plays and they are rewarded for it.
Yeah. I mean,
1 million box or 1 million socks?
Alone buys them the time that they need to go ahead and get
1 million socks. I think I could make more money off of 1 million socks, right?
If they continue to do that, like I said, even in game 1, there was those moments where DFYG was able to go ahead and find.
I think I have a better odds at selling socks for $1 a piece than boxes for $1 a piece.
The sword's going to be worked on, though. They want to force it.
Oh, they want to force it, but Yue already taking out Yewon. That's going to be a great kill. No reaction just yet from the FYG. The defense is going to be there for Aurora. 1 turret is what they achieved. But that is already a step in the right direction for DFYG, more than they could have asked for, right?
Yeah.
Now, Aurora Gaming, they're looking for any exchange here.
Oof. That was the I'm Offended used too. Knowing that the Farce is down and no I'm Offended, they could actually get this base turret or at least pressure it. Edward doesn't have the flicker, neither does Light, but this one cannon minion will bring him in. Not sure if it's going to be enough. It will go down to the turret, though, as that wave pushes in. So that was the job. They got it done. All base turrets down here for DFYG. Base exposed up to this point. Still about a
definitely a million socks. DFYG with the comeback, yo.
Like I said, off of taking a Lord, getting the game now.
We're almost at tie. We're almost at
Despite Aurora Gaming Philippines having a lead for the
cold
majority of this game,
cold leads don't matter anymore, boys.
DFYG is potentially in a position to at least maybe steal another Lord, maybe even fight for it to an extent if they're able to go ahead and land things the way they need to. Again, in the objective sense, Lung, it's just one pull. Like sometimes that's just how it works with Ruby. It's that one I'm Offended combo that can set things up for the team. But the same can happen to them as well with Aurora Gaming setting up around a Guinevere for Demon Kite or Edward or Light. There's so many options that they can go with here.
Come on, boys.
But I will say, despite this massive lead, Zed though.
This is not gonna be
come on, boys. Zed's dead. God damn it, Zed. You're always dead, bro. Get it fucking together. And what was that feathered airstrike?
And now they want to go for a
oh no.
Kite actually, but they might get
they're okay.
For it. Vel surprisingly tanks that like a boss. Didn't even get any.
I don't know if they can defend another Lord push.
But now Aurora Gaming still working on the Lord. Look for Light.
Oh Lord. That's it. GG's.
Farce not deleted, just like that, erased from existence.
GG's.
And now Aurora Gaming
that's it. That's a wrap.
The Lord for themselves. With just that one combo play from the roamer and the mid lane of Aurora combining together in perfect harmony, they have gotten an important lead in this match.
Yeah, and without those two members,
without Farza,
without Zed and Yi1,
defending's hard. You need a feathered airstrike for the siege. Lord is moving fast, bro. Oh, nice. I'm offended, though. They are able to get UA. Immortality does pop. Super Ken, but the Lord's still so much health. Zed's out. That's it. That's it. That's a wrap. There's no way. GG's. Good try. Good try. Good try, DFYG.
And Aurora Gaming Philippines will be your third place finish here. Games of the Future, Abu Dhabi 2025.
Yeah, it's a Hisoka shirt.
DFYG getting that fourth place finish. Again, massive improvements since the last time.
The weirdo, for some reason, we all approve of.
Since they first stepped into the competitive scene here for MLBB. Getting that fourth place here in a big international event is something that they can definitely be proud of. For Aurora Gaming of Philippines, I know this isn't exactly the end goal or the finish they were looking for, but they still get the best out of the situation. Very aggressive gameplay they brought from game 1 to game 2, though here, Wolf, and it definitely showed. They took some
fourth is good for DFYG. Fourth is good. I would have liked to see them maybe take a game off Aurora, but
Philippines officially in the
but hey,
of the MLBB tournament right here at the Games of the Future, Abu Dhabi. Make some noise, everybody, to Aurora, Philippines.
Not a bad crowd, honestly.
Here we go, guys. Come over here. Come over here. You guys
boogers in my nose, guys.
Incredible job in this tournament. It's been a long journey for you guys. Officially third place. I know that this might not be the results that you guys were looking for. But it is what it is. How proud, or what are you most proud of from your team right here?
To be able to perform despite of an upset yesterday, that's something to be proud of.
Definitely proud of you guys.
Was it an upset though?
So
Were you guys the favorite?
Talk to me a little bit about
Yeah,
your
you were.
experience here at the Games of the Future in Abu Dhabi. How has the experience been for you guys right here in Abu Dhabi so far?
It's fun, new adventure since it's our first time here in UAE. Also, the venue is so good. So hopefully we can come back and so many Filipinos supporting. So it's like our home country.
Amazing. We love having you guys here, and we hope to welcome you back in Abu Dhabi more often. One more time, officially, third place at the MLBB tournament.
Third place isn't bad. How much? What's the bag on that? What's the check on that, yo? That's still a nice 100 grand, 108 grand.
Aurora Gaming Philippines closed the series.
Still a clean 108 grand on an invitational tournament.
Controlled performance. Game 2 was not short. It was not rushed. It was a long,
Easy 100K.
game. DFYG tried to hold on. They tried to find openings, but
Could have been
Aurora
300,
never
but hey.
panicked. They never overcommitted. They stayed patient. They stayed disciplined. That's why they were able to finish the game 2 with a clean series. Soldier and Root, what can we say about the game 2?
Aurora Gaming, they show us a clean team build fight. To be honest, Aurora Gaming have a clean team fight, a clean craft during the campaign, and during the fight, they are dominating. Like on the map controls, once they took one tower, it's open for them the map, and they are trying to control each buffs and each objective during the game. And the FYG, there was a room for comeback for them, but the Aurora Gaming, they closed the door, and there is no more comeback for you. There is no comeback scenario for you.
All right, guys. So we're not gonna end stream. We're probably gonna go to a be right back.
The FYG,
Something along those lines.
They're trying to take another law, and they are denying. But during Aurora Gaming, once they took the Lord, they pushed in the mid lane, and the Lord entered the base, and it's destroyed. Because once the Lord is coming with a melee, like a buffs waves, it's hard for them to clear them, like the waves, and trying to resist the power from Aurora Gaming.
Yes, that is true. And what the FYG did, they did
Astros are popping off right now.
Respect ban on light in the second game, but they forgot one important thing.
Which is
MLBB is a 5-team and 5 people. You know,
Guys, we're probably gonna. I have to take this call that I'm in right now for this team study, and we have some time to kill. We're gonna kind of hang out on this screen and probably mute my mic.
They were actually doing a great job, especially this game. I noticed, like, you know, my eyes like were on you. Basically, we was playing with Lunox. Lunox, this game was wonderful. He did a great job. He was mostly walking around with clothes.
Because what, it's gonna be an hour wait.
Getting all those kills, they're having all those ganks and clashes. So you did a wonderful job. The entire team did a wonderful job from Aurora Gaming. Khalid was very annoying as well. So yeah, Demon Kite.
Feel like Onyx gonna choke. I think I'm here for Turkey. I'm here for Turkey, boys. I want to see Turkey A take this.
Mid to late game, he started.
I want to see Turkey A take it. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys.
Did a wonderful job with Claude. Of course, Edward with Arlog did a wonderful job as well. But mostly, I think this game was carried by Lunox and Claude, of course, you and Dominkite. And as we can see over here, there was a difference of 14,000 gold for Aurora, 9 towers destroyed to 3 towers for Aurora, 3 lords slain to 1 lord slain for Aurora, 2 turtles slain for Aurora as well. So it was kind of, I wouldn't say it's one-sided, but I would say Aurora had the upper hand. DFYG did a wonderful job. I'm very proud of them that they reached the stage. First place is not a bad thing for them. since it's the first time for them to reach the stage.
Yeah, that's
Very
right.
proud of them. I'm expecting them to actually come back in the future tournaments, and I believe they would do a much better job than they did in this tournament. So I wish them all the best.
And I guess shortly we will be seeing who is the MVP for you. It's Yue, right?
Yeah, it was UA. Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
right.
Yeah. It's actually UA with 10 kills.
Yeah, we're gonna eat a bowl of cereal or something.
Because he did a
We'll be
wonderful
back
job.
for the grand
His
finals.
Positioning was out of this world. Because usually mages they make mistakes in their positioning, but his positioning was perfect. He knew how to initiate fights. Try to pull or bait his opponents. Wonderful job, good job for UA with Lunox. Of course, the congratulations to
Clean
Aurora
series.
for clean series 2-0. Third place for Aurora Gaming. They deserve actually the second or the first place. But yeah, this is how it is.
But to be honest, for someone who is not good at analysis, because I know you two are analysts, right? But me, I'm not good at analysis. But when I was watching the game too, I thought that DFYG had a chance to take that game. Because I think if it went longer, I think they could have had a chance. Because as I was seeing, they are doing a lot of damages as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not good at it. But I really thought that they could have taken it. I'm not sure if that's right.
Actually, you are right. Actually, they had a chance, to have a comeback, but it was kind of too hard for them. They were trying to stretch the game as much as possible. On the other hand, Aurora was trying to end it as soon as possible. So,
but it still got long, like 21 minutes.
Yeah, 21 minutes is a very long game. It's basically a long game, but still, it was kind of too hard for DFYG to have a comeback. Yeah, both teams had almost full builds, but experience played a huge part in that game.
Yeah, as you said, huge respect still to DFYG because first time and they faced world-class champions already.
Yes,
Imagine for their first time.
To be honest, DFYG they're trying to take advantage for the early mistakes from Aurora Gaming, but Aurora Gaming they close the door for these mistakes and trying to focus because the early aggressive matches for the early aggressive fight in the early that makes Aurora Gaming a little behind, but once they reach the mid game they fix these mistakes during the game and trying to take advantage like DFYG like let's take the more mistakes, let's take advantage and let's win because there was a fight that DFYG having the upper hand on Aurora Gaming, but Aurora Gaming trying to focus, trying to do the flanks with Khaled, trying to do focus with Lunix also on the DFYG team, and DFYG team they're trying to focus on 2-1, like 2 to 3 persons in the map. Also they focus on Light, but Light he also surprised them with Khaled pick, and he did a wonderful job during the team fight, during the front line, and trying to initiate the fights as much as he can because DFYG they don't want to force the fight with Aurora Gaming because Aurora Gaming having the upper hand, having the match level, having the items, and having the advantage during also the map control. Map control is very important during the Mobile Legends. That's why DFYG having the little behind, trying to take little objectives during the game, but Aurora Gaming have like their own play style, having their own. Don't take any advantage on me because I will come back with a strong and strong hand.
Yeah, that's right. But still, let's talk about the prizes because we know it's 900,000 prize pool, right? But in fourth place, I believe that DFYG will still be taking home $63,000 US.
Yes, that is
that's
very
still a
true.
lot. And in third place, Aurora Gaming PH will be taking $108,000.
All right. So how about we change our profession to pro players in that case?
I have slow hands.
One for the FYG because they are still in the like top third.
Yeah.
Trying to compete. Also, they have a very good potential during the major tournaments. Now, because now they have experience with S-class teams, and from my point of view, the FYG reach A+ team during this tournament.
Yes,
and
that is
now,
very true.
the match that decides everything, the Grand Finals. It's going to start at 6 p.m. UAE time. It's going to be Aurora Gaming versus Onic and the Nisha. I know we had a little grand finals yesterday, but still Aurora is there and Onic Indonesia is there, and it's coming up next. So for our on-site viewers, I guess since it's gonna be a big break, they can still go to different halls where we have some phygital games going on. We have phygital football, phygital basketball, and a lot more to offer here in ADNEC Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025. But after this big break, it's gonna be the next match between Onic Indonesia and Aurora Gaming. See you guys and stay tuned.
Stay tuned with us.
Abu Dhabi and UAE at the moment seems to be the epicenter of autonomous robotics and many other activities.
Running a business doesn't have to be complicated. At Solutions Plus, we provide a tailored combination of consulting, business process outsourcing, and technology solutions, from digital to finance, procurement, HR, ESG, and integrated facilities management. We take care of it all, letting you focus on success. Partner with Solutions Plus and take your business to the next level.
Health is the essence of who we are. M42 is a global health champion harnessing the power of artificial intelligence, technology and genomics to transform healthcare systems and ensure that everyone, everywhere, has access to the care they need. Our dedication to health knows no borders, and we serve with the belief that health is not a privilege. It is a universal right.
What if the spaces between us could disappear? And one move makes all the difference. Sometimes it feels like bonds growing stronger across any distance. When the spaces between us disappear, beautiful things happen.
Looking for car, health or home insurance? Don't waste hours calling around. At insurancemarket.ae, I bring you quotes from the UAE's top insurers in seconds. Compare, choose and buy instantly, all in one place. Over 200,000 policyholders already trust us with a 4.8-star rating. Join them today. Insurancemarket.ae, where insurance gets smarter. Insurancemarket.ae.
Energy is life. And today, life is happening in two worlds, physical and digital. In Abu Dhabi, where source energy powers innovation, a new kind of energy rises. An energy that unites worlds through intention and action. Where physical skills meet digital mastery, and next generation of champions are born. This is where talent meets technology. Where strength meets strategy. Where energy amplifies through action and powers the future. The Games of the Future, powered by ADNOC.